Hello and welcome to the Nerds Watch. I'm Liam.
And I'm Coddy.
And now this is podcasting. And today, in today's episode, we'll be talking about episode 5 of Ahsoka.
But we haven't got our resident super knowledgeable Clone Wars expert, which is unfortunate on today's
the
episode.
one episode we need him for. And he's not here.
But he's away.
Fuck him!
He's away in Turkey. He did send us a little message which we can insert.
But fuck you.
But we're not going to.
Britnell here, just calling from Turkey, and I just watched the latest episode of Ahsoka, and oh my god, so many cool things happened. That was the best episode I've seen so far, and the flashback scenes, oh my god, I was on the brink of having a heart attack. That was amazing. Seeing the Clone Wars in live action, got to see Anakin in his Clone Wars armour, Rex, I wish we got to see his face, but like, maybe that's still to come, who knows, but that was just amazing. Young Ahsoka crushed it, and I can't wait to see more. Amazing episode, 10 out of 10.
Diving straight in.
Fuck.
Where do we start? So, can I just start with Hera?
Yeah.
I just think she's not doing anything.
No, she's a bit like she's there, isn't she? But like, I mean, I suppose this isn't her show, I guess, but...
No, but come on. Like, Sabine's got more of a storyline than Hera. Yeah. Hera's just like, is getting there. It's like, now what?
But then, to be honest, like, watching Rebels, like, she is just a pilot who just drives them around. They go, most of the time, they go do all the work, and she just sits up waiting for them.
That's actually quite true.
Yeah, that is like her job.
Take that back. She's nailing it. Good job.
But yeah, no, but the first thing I've got, like, what I've noticed was obviously, and I'm not sure if it got brought up in Rebels at the end because I ain't got to the end yet, but obviously force sensitive
Jay
boy, Jason, yeah.
I keep wanting to call him like Jakun or something.
Yeah,
like
it's really like in a galaxy far, far away. Jason.
It's Jason boy. Jesus Christ.
I mean, to be fair, I mean they've got a Luke and stuff, so it's pretty normal
Dave
names.
Smith.
But yeah, so that was quite interesting straight off the bat for him to be, because I thought, you know, there was a tiny little bit. I know this is skipping right to the end, but when Hera says to Ahsoka, "I just need to ask you this," but I thought she was going to say, "Can you train Jason?"
Yeah.
Not where's, you know. I was that sort of misled me there, but yeah. So I'm surprised. I'm not going to be surprised if we do see that though.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
So where are you in Rebels?
Like halfway. Have I done season 2? I can't remember.
I think you did. I think you said you did watch the end of season 2.
Yeah.
It's just a big fight with Vader.
Oh yeah. So I'm halfway through season 3 then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, neat then.
Yeah.
Do they touch? I'm just trying to think if they do actually touch on it or not for Jason. I don't think they do. I think they just like introduce him at the last 10 minutes of the last episode.
Yeah.
And it's just like, here's a child.
What I've just seen is they've gone to that that Mandalorian run camp. That's like the Empire's just went and wiped it all out. And then yeah. And then you see that the Empire Mandos.
Yes. I know we are.
But
very good.
Yes.
Very good.
But yeah, it's always interesting to see like another force child.
Chad.
But yeah. But what do we like? It sort of blew our expectation of, or what we thought. I mean, we still don't really know what is going on with that whole world between worlds. Why is Anakin?
Is it a dream or is it actually reality?
Yeah, is he in there from? Is he Vader in there? And he's somehow changing his appearance inside the world between worlds.
That was fucking sick.
Because he was flashing between.
That was so
good.
It
was so weird. He was flashing between Vader and not Vader, and like Anakin but with red eyes and yeah.
Oh, he's dead, isn't he? At this point, because this is after episode 6.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah.
So was it just an epiphany?
Yeah. So it must be either that, or he has come in the past. Unless he's like, because of obviously just before he died, if he then because he then force ghosted himself, he maybe then wanted to train, go back and go to find Ahsoka and just finish her training so she could then become, she could bring more peace to the galaxy. Maybe he felt so bad for what he'd done. He's coming back to try and finish her training so she
correct
can.
her, right?
Yeah. Because obviously this is before First Order then re-establishes, and they're sort of in that little gap. So maybe he's trying to, but then we've got like 400 turn, but because we don't really know how 400 turn ties in with the First Order. Did he like start that up?
No idea.
Yeah. So it's all that's not really come clear yet, but I guess it will come clear, but not yet. Yeah, weird one, but yeah, still not. But so cool though, so cool.
Like, what for me, the highlight for me was whenever I looked at the Clone Wars, because we've not really seen them, have we?
No.
When I looked at Anakin,
Yeah.
I'd always look at his character and think,
It's not
you're not Anakin to me, because like
well, we grew up with the prequels,
Yeah.
so that's Anakin to us. Yeah.
And like in episode 2, he's younger than he is in the Clone Wars, and then episode 3, he's older.
Yeah.
And then I was always like, nah. But now, like actually seeing him
in that gap,
yeah, that's fucking spot on.
I know, that's so good how they've done that, isn't it? Like he's not even that age, and they've made him look that age.
I know.
It's so good.
Do you think because everyone moaned that they didn't de-age him in Kenobi? Because he's quite old in Kenobi, because they didn't de-age him.
Yeah, they just stopped makeup and stuff.
Yeah, so they've done a bit of...
that looked he looked perfect though. Like just seeing him run with his Clone Wars armor on was like, what? Like, it's just so weird seeing that. I've only ever seen that in like brief moments of Clone Wars that I've seen, and yeah, that is nuts.
It makes me want to watch Clone... Like, I want a live-action Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah. Like,
that would
imagine,
be fucking mental.
Just like, what? Like, I know they'd never do it because it's probably way too expensive to do it, but like, just seeing... Because they look like all live-action clones as well. They weren't CGI'd in.
Yeah.
Just because you could tell how they were running. And that was just so good to see all them things. But that sort of... The first thing I thought when I saw them, that makes me think we're going to... Because do you know, remember at Comic-Con where that lady came up to me when I was dressed in my full Cody? She came up and was like, I work for Lucasfilm and I just wanted to, like, could I get your contact details? Did you make that armor yourself? And I was like, well, no, actually I didn't. And then she was like, okay, bye. But that made me that makes me think that a lot of the guys on that set are probably people they've found like that.
Yeah.
Maybe are they using some armors that people they've found at Comic-Cons and stuff that are like really accurate. And also, if she asked me for a Cody,
is there going to be
a Cody? Yeah.
Yeah, there will be.
Yeah, that'd be sick. The flashback.
I did think about you when that was going on.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if that is like anyone you know, like who are actually on there or anything like that.
That would just be like if I reckon they have got, because so many people have got them armors that look ridiculously
spot on,
accurate.
Yeah.
You know, more accurate than the actual CGI, bits of them. So like they must have done that because it would make loads of sense. But also,
there's no way you can move in that in that cosplay armor like that. Though I've seen you try to climb stairs.
Yeah, they were running, and I was like, how? How have they unlocked this
power?
But yeah, that was all I was waiting for. Though was just to see Tamara Morrison.
We didn't actually see him.
No, we didn't see him, but like we heard his voice, and we got to see, like, I don't know if you noticed it straight away, but like Rex in the background.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you this because your clone knowledge is better than mine. I saw Rex.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else we saw?
I'm not. I think we might. I'm not sure if we saw the commander begins with a V, like I can't think what his name is now, but he's the one. He's the leader of the ones who have the Ahsoka stuff.
Oh, they had like the orange paint on them.
So they have the Ahsoka's face like over their clone helmet.
That's cool.
And there was a clone commander who is Ahsoka's like clone commander, and it begins with a V. I'm sure it's like Vaughn or something like that. But I'm not sure if we saw him or if we just, because it was so quick we're going past. I'm not sure if one of them was him but you heard one of them say like, "Oh yeah, keep moving." Like, "Oh, well done." Or something. He said something to Ahsoka, which is really cool. But seeing, I thought it was sick when you could see Anakin standing there, and you could see him with Rex, I love that they made him look like, sort of like they made him look like animated Rex, but in live action, like they kept his like body really like skinny, and then like just to see him like pull his guns out and then start running forward was like, oh, what the fuck. Yeah, that was nuts. I do sort of I'm guessing we're gonna get, I think the reason they didn't show us a face, and they had like the cloth over one of their faces. The reason they didn't show it is because we're going to get Old Man Rex, I think. So I think they wanted to leave it for that.
Yeah.
They wanted to save it for that moment. Because I reckon we'll get Old Man Rex. We've got you.
Have you met Rex in Rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's on...
So season 1 he comes in, doesn't he? So.
Oh, yeah. Because they're on that desert planet, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's like fishing with his... Because that's also we got to see. We got to see the
walkers.
I can't remember what they like, AR... something like that, we got to see the 6-legged ones. Yeah, they're so good.
The whole sequence was just
and then like that little bit you get to see Anakin, like he's sort of laughing and joking about the whole thing, and she's like, why are you laughing about this? And that's all sort of his dark side as such. Which is cool.
The bit where there was one bit where he was talking about like her learning from her master, so him, and then him learning from his master. And I was like, oh mate, if we just see Kenobi just run in the background,
that'd be sick.
But
then that made me think as well, because he said, oh, I learned from my masters, but did he mean Obi-Wan, or does he mean Palpatine? Because obviously Palpatine was always teaching him throughout the Clone Wars, not teaching him, but he was always giving him advice and telling him what to do and stuff, weren't he? So
sneaky boy.
But that was amazing. Just watching that, it just brought you back straight back to like Geonosis and stuff, and that whole vibe of charging down with all the clones and that. It was weird because you could have, there was like clones of like no paintwork, and then there was like some of like the 501st clones as well, and then
were they there?
Yeah. So you had the ones with the blue stripes down. Yeah. They all like 501st running in as well. So you had like normal like grunts, I think that you'd call them, and then also the 501st with then Rex and stuff. I'm not sure who the characters that were standing with Rex, because there was like another 2 guys people standing with him. I'm not sure if they were the Twi'lek characters, because I think that was the Battle of Ryloth. Oh, so was that Thingy's dad?
I don't know. They didn't actually.
It might be.
I know who you mean, but they didn't say. But I know that one's the Battle of Ryloth, because I'm literally now about to watch that episode on Clone Wars. That was Battle of Ryloth, and then the second one was the Siege on Mandalore.
Yeah, I mean that was sick. When you see the Mandos with
I thought it was Darth Maul. Like at a quick glance, I thought we were gonna,
because I haven't seen obviously the Clone Wars, so I haven't seen the Battle of Mandalore, but I'm guessing Maul is there, because if all is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
he's the ruler of Mandalore.
I thought we were gonna see Maul. I thought that was gonna like get further into the battle than Maul was gonna be there, and I was like, oh my god, imagine. But they obviously thought, nah, that's too much.
too much fan.
She's like,
we'd kill them all.
Well, yeah, that was. They must have been sitting there making that, thinking,
oh my god,
how'd they keep it like imagine like, say for example, that person I was speaking to at Comic-Con, she really did work for Lucasfilm, and I did take her details, and I actually was in that scene. How the hell would you keep that secret?
There's no way you keep that a secret.
Oh, wait to watch this. What, this episode's really good. It's really good. It's just me. They're like, I think some of them must have been CGI edited in, because they were running way too fast.
Yeah, they're fucking speed.
There was a couple of them I thought, oh, you can clearly see they're running in armor. But some of them you're like, what? Yeah, that was good. I was a bit gutted though we didn't actually get to see him. We didn't actually get to see him fight with droids. We just saw him go into smoke and shit. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I would have been good to see, because we haven't seen I can't think what them droids are called now. Just the normal separatist droids. Can't think their actual name. That's annoying. But we haven't seen one of them since the prequels, so it'd be good to see one. Except for in the animations, we've seen them obviously loads, but because that's an episode I've actually just watched in Rebels, where they go back to they go onto a planet, and one of the droids, you don't think the war's over.
Oh, the tactical droids.
Yeah.
Them beigey looking droids.
Yeah.
The Raja.
Yeah. I can't think what they're called. I'm not sure.
This is where we can just summon Bricknell.
Because it just go this.
It's like, you fucking idiots.
But yeah, that was crazy.
When he was walking off into the smoke, and like that just looked so fucking cool. And then it flashed, and then he was Vader, and then it flashed again, and then he was Anakin. And I was just like,
that was sick. That was, and because then he like she said to him something about that. And he was like, oh, is this what this is about? And I was like, hang on.
Oh yeah, I was like, you're such a child.
Yeah, but I was like, that made me think like, if that's what this is about, did she somehow summon him there? because he asked her, "Oh, is this what this is about?" Like asking her, like, "Is this why I'm here?"
Yeah.
Like he didn't know because if he, so the whole thing is a bit confusing. I mean, is it just going to be a flashback? You know, is there anything actually to it? It's just a flashback, and he's not actually there. In her head, he's there.
Yeah, because Jackie can hear the lightsabers.
Yeah, exactly. That's weird, isn't it? So it did happen in the World Between Worlds, which we know, but who summoned who and who pulled who and why are they both there, which is not really clear at the moment.
No, but also someone brought this up on the last episode that just happened. Anakin said, "I wasn't expecting to see you so soon."
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. There was a few things like that, and I was like, that just sounds a bit weird. I'm not sure why they're really trying to make us think why they're there and like who pulled through who, or is she just in the World Between Worlds and then she's just had some sort of flashback? I don't know. It's not clear. But she's out of it now, so is it even going to become clear, or is it just going to be one of them things?
I hope it's like just like. It slips back into another. Yeah. It must do. We must get more. I mean, they know what they're doing. So.
Yeah. I mean, you can't give us something like that.
Can't give us
even more.
No more.
Yeah.
No more Clone Wars.
Oh, just imagine seeing I don't know. If I saw Cody, I'd lose my shit. That'd be mental. But we'll see. Maybe.
I was watching something, and I remember everyone was asking Christian Haydenson if he was in Ahsoka. Celebrations and stuff like that, and like the interviews and stuff like that, and you just obviously had to sit there like,
I do know.
And then you had the biggest fucking part in the whole show just so far.
Oh, that was yeah, that is mental. I just get that they've done like loads of Asian stuff before with like in Star Wars, like made people younger and older and whatever, but that just looked really good. Like it just looked like what he would look like when he was that age. Yeah, which is fucking nuts. I wish I could do that to me all the time.
Nah, mate. It's not a computer big enough to do that, I'm
afraid. But what do you think of that? Like the young Ahsoka. Like, what do you think of her? Like, do you think it's good? Because it was like, was it the same actress twice, or was it?
I think so.
There was like two different ages.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think she was okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's the one. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
She plays young Gamora.
Oh wait, so she's used to playing young aliens. Aliens. Right.
Yeah, I think she was okay.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to.
When you've seen an animated version of someone, it's so hard to like.
So hard, yeah. If it's not like bang on, it's a little bit hard to be like, yeah. But yeah, she done good. I think.
Yeah. Just quickly, because I know I'll forget it. We saw Ahsoka without a headband on.
I know.
For the first time.
I sat there, I was like, what the fuck is up with her head? Why does that look so shit?
Yeah, it was so weird.
And I was like, she ain't got a headband on. I was like,
because to me, that's so much. That makes everything so much easier for them, doesn't it? Because
it just
put a band
Hera as well. Like, where
yeah.
her tentacles are, she's got that fucking.
Yeah, it makes so much easier. But like when without it, I was like, what?
Why's your head so bulbous?
Yeah, it looked really weird.
That looked really weird.
Yeah.
But it's hard to just differentiate what was different.
Yeah.
Such a small change.
Just having that. Because she ain't got ears either. She's just got like these little vents there, hasn't she? Did you notice that? Like where she normally has like two like headphone looking things there.
Yeah.
Well, they're just like grills, like almost like
fish.
Almost like a like a fish. Yeah. Yeah.
Did not notice that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I saw that. I was like, weird. Yeah. But what else you got on your list?
What have I got? Well, like for me, what were your overall thoughts on the episode?
I don't even like. I don't even
Where
know.
do I start?
I don't like overall of everything. Perfection. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, yeah, like. I mean, just seeing like when they bring in. I mean, I'd like to have seen Rex a bit closer. It would have been cool to see his face because it would have been cool to see. I think because no one's really seen a live action Rex. Well, no one's seen a live action Rex. We don't know. There's people have like changed how like people have done helmets of Rex and they've put like they've done world marks in a certain way. Obviously, in the animated series they look different. So it'd be interesting to see how they do look.
How they actually do.
Yeah. How they do them. Whether we are actually going to see that or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was cool seeing a skinny, like the little skinny Rex, like what you used to, and they made him look like an animated version of that. Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. My only quarrel, I think, is I wish we got Thrawn at the end. Like, we're 5 episodes in. We're now coming up to the 6th out of 8 episodes. Yeah, and we haven't seen him yet. I think the Purgle,
that's going to be right at the end. Though.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, no, it must be. I'm hoping this next episode. Yeah. If it's not the next episode, I'm going to be raging.
Yeah, I mean, it's got. You'd think with them now getting on the space whales, there's no way that there's
anything else.
Yeah, it's got to go there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And are we going to see Ezra? I guess.
I reckon he'll be last episode.
Yeah, maybe.
I reckon Thrawn will be episode 6 and Ezra will be 8.
So you reckon they're going to be in this other galaxy for a while then, like searching about?
I don't know. Like, how the fuck are they just going to find them?
Yeah,
like,
so just go to a galaxy like, oh, here they are.
Hello. Yeah. Unless they have like fucking pit stops.
Yeah, because that's I know I sort of done a bit more looking into when we spoke about hyperspace before. Like there is hyper lanes, aren't there? And there is directions they fly in hyperspace.
Oh.
Yeah. Like because they block hyperspace lanes. There's certain hyperspace lanes that are easier to go through, and you have to go through certain systems. But they put blockades in the hyperspace lanes. The Imperials do, because there's a bit where in Rebels, because literally after we finished this, I watched Rebels last week, and then the first episode I watched, they was like, oh, they've blocked this hyperspace lane. And I was like, oh. Yeah, but like, yeah, so that I suppose they'll be going through a few different lanes to get there to where they're going, or maybe they've just got one direct lane. I don't know, but yeah, the whales somehow know where they're going. Have we seen that before, where they get in a whale's mouth and use them to?
No, never. No. We've never seen Purgles before, other than
Rebels. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in Rebels, did they ever get in a mouth and fly?
No. You see how they do it at the end, but it's not in the mouth.
No.
Oh,
weird.
But yeah, I liked the Purgle scene. I just thought it could have been a little bit 3 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
And then give us a Thrawn at the end. Even if they didn't show him properly, they just had him like sitting there or something, like you just saw his face, like like red eyes and his blue skin. I thought that would have been cool.
I think because it is weird that they're leaving it so long, because if they hadn't told us we were going to see him, then it would be different, because then we're like, oh, we don't even know if we're going to get him. But in the trailer we literally saw the back of his head, so we know he's coming. So it's like, why are you leaving us so long?
And it looks like in that trailer as well, it looks like, oh no, that's not my question. That must be on the starship that I've said too much. I said too much.
Oh yeah, because he leaves on the starship. He's on a starship, obviously. Yeah. So, he must be on that starship.
Yeah, because in the trailer, I haven't really seen the trailer, but it looked like he was in like an Imperial thing. Yeah. So like either he gets back somehow in an episode.
Yeah.
And then he starts making bases up, or it is in that starship where he escaped through.
Yeah. Or is that weren't on that golden one they're on now, is it? You know, that golden ring, what they've gone to find him on.
Oh, it might be.
Not that, is it?
It might be.
Yeah. No, I can't see the trailer in ages. So
I didn't. I only watched it when we went to the celebrations. I didn't watch it again.
Yeah, I think I did actually. But yeah, maybe. But we're not gonna. I mean, you'd assume we'd know next episode, because I don't know. Are they planning to do another season?
No idea.
I think this has been quite well like.
Yeah.
But is it one of the things where it's been well received by Star Wars fans, but you can't just rely on Star Wars fans to watch your stuff, can you? You need more than that. You need like everyone to be watching it. You know, so has it been popular with just casual fans?
Casuals.
Because how cool would that? How much cooler is watching that bit of Clone Wars? I mean, for us, and we ain't even seen all the animated Clone Wars, and we still thought that was sick. So how much cooler is it if you've watched all the Clone Wars, and then plus how much cooler is it that you just know all the like we know like Rex and stuff, and we know that we know that could have been Hera's dad standing with Anakin. We know all these things, and we know the battle of Mandalore. We know like the Maul Mandos. We know all that, and that's what makes it really exciting. If you're watching that, you're just seeing some clones run about, and then you're like, Anakin. You know, I mean, you got to think these fans who will just be watching that like, Anakin, like, how's? I thought Anakin was. Is Anakin dead? You know, they'll be like really confused. Like, you know that like I remember watching like Solo, and then people were like saying to me afterwards, like casual fans were like, oh, "But I thought Darth Maul's dead. How is he at the end?" You're like, "Oh no, he didn't die. Yeah, he got chopped in half."
That was me. And then I had to research it.
Yeah, but so there's you know, hopefully it does appeal to casual fans, because if not, then that's a shame, because they won't do another one. But yeah, I mean, what do you rate this episode like out of 10?
9.5 on a Frawny for me.
I
get Frawny.
Can't see, that doesn't bother me really that we haven't seen him, and because we saw so much else. I can't think of anything I didn't like about it. So which means to me that's a 10, because I literally
that's a 10.
Yeah, that's a 10. Yeah, I can't think of anything at all that I looked at that for. Oh well, I wish this would have happened, because it was just meant like the whole time I was like, oh,
Coddy approved then.
Yeah. Yeah, but all good. Yeah. What is that time wise?
That is 29 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Fucking perfect. Oh, yeah, well, that wraps up our conversation on Ahsoka episode 5. Let us know your thoughts on the episode and how amazing it was, and if there's anything you wanted to see from it, and what you think you'll see in the next few episodes. Make sure I need Bricknell for this. I don't know what we're on anymore.
Make sure you follow our
Bebo, MySpace, XL.
The X thing was not Twitter, but it is Twitter. And YouTube, subscribe and like and comment and share and all that stuff. Yeah.
All that good jazz.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.